Korea, do you want to tell us about your flag?
Korea, right?
South Korea, tell us a little bit about your flag. It's so interesting. I'll help you.
About this line.
What's this part?
Is for opposites.
It's called the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And like what would be one of, can you think of one opposite?
Like mad and happy.
Mad and happy. Okay, and then around the outside of her flag, the lines stand for the
Groups.
the groups.
To work together.
These groups all work and live together. And then the broken lines are for the individuals, and so this one right here would be where the groups would.
Protect the individuals.
And then over here you got the individuals.
Protecting the groups.
And what's about all down here?
The individuals work together.
And the individuals work together. And what about you? Marilyn, yeah, Marilyn, tell us about yours, because yours is very special also.
Oh yeah. The blue stands for peace and the red stands for war.
And what can you do with your flag?
Turn it upside
You
down.
can hang it either way. Well, I'm glad the blue side's up. Okay. Michael, you remember now? Michael, remember.
I forgot what year it was, but King John signed the English Magna Carta in the United Kingdom.
Good for you. I can see that. Anyone else? Okay. How would you like to go back up on the bleachers for a second? Otherwise, you can sit. Before we close, I wanted to tell the boys and girls that Mrs. Weiss did find a pogan. You remember I told you about the pogan? This is a pogan. It's a little ginger snap, and this is the pogan that when you get up there and have one, you put it in the middle of your hand. This is an old Swedish custom. Okay, but before you touch it, you make a wish. Then you press very gently in the middle, and if it breaks in 3 pieces, you get your wish. You know, I think it'd be great if we gave them each one. Do you have some down there? Oh, they're all back there. Okay, well, when we go back to the refreshments. Okay, so this is what they look like. Remember to make your wish. Okay. We have some wonderful people to thank. Joyce, of course, on the piano. Let's give her a big hand. The kids have fallen in love with her, and I guess they wanted to come back again, right? How about tomorrow? She comes all the way down from Skyline practically to be here. And to our wonderful lady, Mrs. Saxon, she moved her seat. Stand up, Joanne, shake hands. And to our room parents, Mrs. Weiss and Mrs. Stanky, who helped us all year, doing all sorts of things. I can't even begin to enumerate. Where are you? Stand up. Over here to Spencer Commons, who's doing our video, and we're going to let you know about how you can purchase one of those. You can either bring in your own tape, and it'll be a certain price, or we can supply a tape for you. So that'll be great. And I see, let's see, is there anyone else I should mention?
Yes, Stella.
Who?
Stella.
Yes, that's right, the people who helped us with the costumes. Right, okay. Stella Woolridge, where are you? She cut out all the costumes. And Mrs. McCabe and Mrs. Ray did all the wonderful pictures and the printing. So they're responsible. Where's Mrs. Ray? Oh, okay, there you are. So Emma did all the pictures, and Jane did the printing, and the calligraphy on the back was done by our Chinese tutor, who did the calligraphy for us. And for Sandy Chow, stand up, Sandy, who taught us all those wonderful Chinese exercises. And she's such a wonderful teacher. If we had more time, I'd get you up here and let you learn them. because these children learned them in one day. And I said to Sandy, oh, this is too much. And she said, no. And they had it in one day, so they were great. And to our wonderful Mrs. Chow's assistant, Allison, God, you did a good job. Now, have I forgotten anyone? I don't think so, have I? The painting, oh yes, the backdrop on the wall is also Mrs. Ray's. She's a famous artist from Argentina. But mostly, I want to thank you. You wonderful boys and girls who did a great job. You kept on singing and nobody fell off the risers. And Joyce didn't fall off the piano bench. I got caught up here for a little second, but I found my way back to my seat. You did a wonderful job. Don't you feel proud?
Yeah.
Do you think was it over too fast?
No.
No. You were kind of nervous, weren't you? A little bit. Oh, it's not.
These are for you.
Thank you.
This is her last show. You know, she's retiring, and so this is kind of special to her and to me also. And I would like to thank you from the children and myself for teaching us the importance of peace and love in the world as well as in society. So, thank you.
I hope we all remember those wonderful words. Thank you. It's still not over.
The kids and I want to say thank you to Joyce, our pianist. Also, a special thank you to our director and teacher, Miss D, and her assistant, Mrs. Saxton.
Now, are we officially over? I think so. I think it's time for some refreshments. So, thank you.
Do you have the VCR?